My name is The Indicator, and this is Enter the Zone.
Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone.
Welcome back to Enter the Zone. My name is The Indicator. Today I have a very special guest on. This brother taught me almost everything I know about music production to this date. I haven't seen him in ages. I'm going to go to my left. Have this young brother introduce himself to you.
All right, I'm Phill Most Chill, also known as the Soul Man, coming straight from the world of beats, representing that traditional hip hop. Been doing this since back in the day, still doing it today. It doesn't stop.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you, brother.
No doubt. Long time, man.
Absolutely. For those of you who don't know, this brother produced my first EP in 1994 called The Vision. In some circles, it has been certified a classic. In some circles, overseas, they love it. High demand, and I want to thank Phil for that. If I didn't up to this point. So what's been up with Phill Most Chill? Where you been, brother?
Oh man, I've been staying busy, man. All these years, you know, back in the days from when we used to hang out, and I produced The Vision, or helped you produce it anyway. Back then I was also doing the baritone tip love stuff, and that came out, did whatever it did. And then after that I hooked up with Rap Sheet magazine, where I did the World of Beats column, and I did the True Urban Funnies there, and I interviewed all the great producers. Then from there, after that kind of did its time, I got real deep into collecting records. I see you got a nice big stack over there, man. Is that you into that as well?
Yes, sir.
A little bit,
yes, sir.
Bit?
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got into that real deep, into the whole crate digging phenomenon that started really taking off with everybody sampling and everything. And I amassed like a huge collection of breaks and just records. It starts off just getting stuff to sample, then before you know, you're just a record collector.
Right.
And so I had like just a ridiculous amount of records. I started going to the record shows in New York. I don't know if you hip to the record conventions they have in New York. And that's where like all your top New York centric producers, I guess you would say, that's where they would get a lot of their beats from and all the stuff they would sample from. I started going up there. I saw the stuff that other dealers had, and I said, you know, I can do this. I got a lot of this stuff in my crib. You know what I mean?
Right.
So from there, I started bringing my crates up there and started selling to those producers myself. So, so in the mid-'90s, I was selling to almost anybody you want to name as far as producers in hip-hop. Pete Rock, Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. The Beat Miners, the Beat Nuts, the list goes on and on. Almost anybody you can name. Well, only dude I can even think of that wasn't there was like Primo. He's like the only one. Everybody else pretty much came through. And I would supply them. I was one of the guys who would supply them with a lot of beats, a lot of records, and so I did that. From there, I started making my own beat tapes, which is like showing the original samples and put it in like a mixtape format. So I did that for years. Then I found out that a record I did back in the late '80s, On Tempo Jack, was a big collector's item. I had no idea.
Right.
Just like with the Vision.
Right.
You know, all of a sudden you just find out people are like looking for it. And I'm finding out this record is going for like $500. I sold some copies for up to like $750. So again, it's like when that record started to blow up in the collector's market, it started like a new. I guess people were looking for some new stuff from me. Let's put it that way. And I started doing new music, you know, but in the same vein as that old music, not trying to be like what the kids are doing now. You know, I can't do that. And since I guess 05, 06, I've been just like recording like new rap music that sounds like old rap music pretty much. It's what I call traditional hip hop. And we staying with that. And I feel like there needs to be somebody who does that. You know what I mean? In this day and time, because to me, music is timeless. And even though it might not be the most popular thing out there right now, there's still a market for it. And there's still people that want to hear that. You know, so that's where I'm at now. I'm cranking out record after record after record. It's ridiculous. Indeed. But having a good time doing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Let me ask you, from what is your thought? And you mentioned the new artists that are out now making music.
Right.
How do you feel about some of the things they're doing as it relates to what we know as traditional hip hop?
The way I look at it, first of all, I think like most of us, we get older. We don't want to be that hating old dude. You know what I mean? We don't want to be that guy who's just hating on everything the young people do. That's not a good look to do that. But at the same time, if you're hearing stuff that's not hitting your ear right, and it don't sound right, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. So the way I choose to look at the newer generation is that what they're doing is something different. It's not really hip-hop, so I don't judge it by those same standards. In that way, I'm able to be able to deal with it without just really despising it. You know what I mean? I can look and say, okay, I don't understand what they're doing, but it has to have some quality to it. Case in point, one time I took my kids to a Globetrotters game down at the First Union. I guess it was the First Union then. I don't even know what they call it now.
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo. There you go. I took my kids down there, and at halftime, I think it was, they put on. I know you remember the record by Soulja Boy.
Superman.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Say no more. I ain't gonna say.
Right.
But they put that on, and at the time, it was like the biggest record out, but also the most hated record by real hip hop dudes. You know? And they put that record on, and I saw kids almost like explode out of their seats. I mean, they're jumping up and down, they're almost somersaulting. They're so happy for this record. So when I saw that, I said to myself, you know what? There has to be something in that music. Anything that gets that kind of reaction out of people, I don't care what it is. There's got to be something to it. That is not just garbage. There's something to it. So I try to remember how it was when we were coming up and the older people didn't like our music. And I said, all right, look, I'm not going to hate on them. This is their thing. It's not our thing. It's not hip hop as I know it. But it has some value for them, I guess. And I'm just going to leave that to them.
I understand.
You know that's how I look. I try to look at it that way, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Enter the zone. 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 Enter the zone.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Donnell Jones. You watching Enter the Zone with my man Indicator, alright? Y'all keep it locked, baby.
Tell me about your new material.
Okay.
You and DJ Format.
Okay. Just dropped an album, DJ Format and Phill Most Chill, the Foremost, on BBP Records. Wait, am I saying that right? No, excuse me. PBB, Project Blue Book Records. Out of the UK. People who know their UK hip hop know DJ Format is one of the best, one of the best DJs, producers, you name it. He's done some incredible stuff. He worked with Jurassic 5 and a few other people. But we got together and decided to make an album together, and it came together real fast. We talked about it. We did a few things. Then all of a sudden we said, let's do it, and it came through, and it was an incredible experience just doing it, because Format is such a great producer. And we made our minds up that we were just going to do a straight hip-hop album like it was back in the late 80s. You know what I mean? We're not going to try to be up to date any more than we feel, you know, just what comes naturally. You know what I'm saying? If it comes naturally to do something that sounds a little update, fine. Other than that, our mindset is really just real hip-hop. Not even that you're trying to be retro, but you're just doing that music that you love, that you just couldn't get away from when you were younger. And we did it. It met really great praise from critics and from the public as well.
Okay.
You can't sell a whole lot of these records anymore these days, so you know it's not like a million seller or anything. But for what it is, it did extremely well. So we also did the video for it. It was like a sampler video of the album, and it's like animated, and again, great critical praise, and people really loved it. Yeah. And we may do some more things that in the future, but that was a great project. And that's just one of many projects that I'm working on now. Or that was done, but we have also the Febreze Brothers album coming up with me and DJ Paul Nice. Okay. We have the Joe Run PMC album with me and Joe Run Bombay, who's like the super producer of the moment. Questlove is blowing him up on his Twitter like every day, talking about how great his stuff is, and it is really great. All these guys are doing great work, and I feel real privileged to be working with them. Absolutely. Also, Mr. Fantastic, also from the UK. We're doing a lot of stuff on his label, AE Productions. I'm looking at doing something with a Philly legend, DJ Jazz, who some people may know from Robbie B and Jazzy J, Rock the Go-Go fame. And Jazz has done just thousands of underground and just well-known Philly hip-hop records. He just did something with Sadat X from Brand Nubian. So that's my boy. So you know, we've been friends for a long time. We decided, you know, let's get together and do something new. And some cats in the UK were checking for us, and so now we're getting ready to do that. Okay. So I got a lot coming, man.
Yeah.
We got to do that new Phill Most Indicator record as well, man.
I heard that.
We got to revisit that, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You know?
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Let me ask you this. Now, you mentioned the UK.
Right.
If I'm a young artist, I'm watching you on the show now, I have material, and I'm thinking outside the box, like a lot of the artists should begin to act in that way, I believe. And I wanted to get it to the UK. What steps would I take to actually do that?
Well, the world is a lot smaller now than it used to be. You have YouTube, just the internet, period. So you can get things out there. Right now, my audience, for the most part, is the UK. That's, and overseas. That they really still eat up that traditional hip hop, and they want more of that. They don't want to hear a bunch of soft stuff and you know, the kind of thing that's going on now that's more pop oriented. They want to hear real hip hop. So as far as for somebody really to get in touch with somebody in the UK or get their music to that market, first of all, do the kind of music they want, you know, and then you know, it's hard for me to really say because I've had connections over there with people for years, and people kind of got in touch with me.
Okay.
They knew what I'm about. To really pursue somebody from over there, I guess the best thing to do is, I mean, there are internet forums you can go to, let people hear your stuff.
Okay.
That's really, I guess, the best thing you can do. Just really putting your stuff on the internet,
Okay.
and getting it heard by people. And then it's pretty much the same as I guess you would do over here, where you just really just trying to push it on people
Okay.
as much as possible, getting it heard and seeing who likes it, and if they like it, you know, hopefully it'll take off from there.
Right on. Speaking of internet, how's the internet movement been for you? I actually saw you the sampler on the Phill Most,
Mhm.
wonderful sampler, and you'll be seeing that later on in the episode. But tell me how has the internet, World Wide Web, been for your movement?
Oh, it's been vital. You know that. You know, like I said, the internet has made the world very small now. So you can reach people so easily now. So through the internet, I've been able to do so much just through things like Facebook,
Right.
YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, just connecting with people
Yeah.
and letting them know that, hey, I got another thing going through my blog, letting people know, hey, I got another thing dropping, this is what's happening now. And then you hope that people will be interested and they'll wanna support what you're doing.
Right.
And you know, that's basically it, man. Just being able to get your thing out there. 'Cause back in the days when you were selling stuff out of the trunk of your car, you know, it was hard to reach people.
Yeah,
you know, it was a local movement. If you were trying to do something like when I first put out the On Tempo Jack record, it was a local thing. It was Philly, New York, surrounding areas. That's it. You know what I mean? Now your stuff can be heard in Japan
Right.
as soon as you do it. You can
Right.
record it today, and somebody's listening to it in Japan.
Right.
Somebody's listening to it in the UK, in Germany, in Sweden. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it easier for you to get your stuff out there, especially when you're the little guy. You don't have that big machine behind you of a major label. That you have to make use of the internet, and I think today the people who know how to use that new thing, that
Right.
whole new movement, those are the people that are going to succeed. You know, those
Okay.
are the people who are going to get somewhere
Okay.
because that it's what's happening now. Right now, it's to the point where it's not even. I don't even know if it's about record sales anymore.
Yeah.
But
how about that?
but more about YouTube hits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make use of it. It's been great for me just being able to get my stuff out there so people can hear it and know what I'm doing.
If I was watching you right now, enter the zone, and I wanted to reach out just for a shout, information, or the support side of things, where would I go to reach out to you?
All right, to reach out to me, definitely Facebook. I'm on Facebook almost every day. Just look up Phill Most. I don't know what the actual URL is or what the URL, whatever they call it. I don't know what that is, but look up Phill Most Facebook, and you know, ask to be, you know, to friend me or whatever, and I'll definitely do that, and then shoot me a message, whatever. Other than that, there's also my blog, which is thatrealshit.com. TheRealSchitt.com. And so you can always reach me there. But Facebook is the best place. And Instagram and Twitter, I have accounts for them too, again, under Phill Most. Facebook, hit me on Facebook. No doubt I'll definitely get back to you.
That's what's up. You heard it. Facebook, Phill Most Chill. For me, personally, this has been an honor and a blessing to have this brother on the show today. I haven't seen this brother. I'm not even going to tell you how long it's been. You don't even need to know how long it's been.
Long
But
time.
it's been a long time.
Long time.
Absolutely. And God makes things happen in the way that it's supposed to happen. He was supposed to be here on this day at this time doing this interview with me. I'm eternally grateful for everything this brother has done for me on a personal note, musically, just the friendship, teaching me the different things I needed to know, which I've taken to the levels where I am in terms of production and emceeing and things of that nature. I have to say thank you, brother. I really do, man.
Oh, no doubt,
It's
no
a
doubt.
pleasure to have you here. Indicator, Phill Most Chill, Phill Most Chill, and the Indicator.
Classic.
Please listen carefully.
Hit the record button.
What is this?
Classic.
Please listen carefully.
Please stand by. What is this?
Classic.
4-man, y'all, and Phill Most, y'all. You know we do it with a brag and a boast, y'all. It's Phill Most, y'all, and 4-man, y'all. And we can never, ever, ever be the whack, y'all. It's 4-man, y'all, and Phill Most, y'all. You know we do it with a brag and a boast, y'all. It's Phill Most, y'all, and 4-man, y'all. So stay back, sucker, sucker, stay back, y'all. Yeah. I reminisce about a girl named Beverly. You never seen us unless nobody so heavenly. Definitely the apple of my eye. So damn fly, without a doubt I had to try. Just being a guy. Know the brothers on the block was all on the metaphorical jock. Hoping for the boost to knock, they shoot, they shot. Jumpers clank off the rim. She looking for Mr. Right, Mr. You ain't him. Maybe I just might be. It's unlikely, I understand, but goddamn, let's see what it is. So I say a little something, not even nothing special. Don't make no big fuss, so come on too aggressive. Smooth and subtle. She gave her rebuttal, I came back with a snappy comeback that made her chuckle. And that little laugh was enough to get them F, and that was only the beginning. You don't know the half about Beverly. Beverly. Come on, Beverly. I guess I'm just gonna ever be in love with Beverly. Yeah, get busy music. Check it out. Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling. Whip it on my stadium plates and I'm resembling a black Bruce Banner. I'm 94 with the hammer, but instead I got a chainsaw ready to rip your brain off. Put it in a jar like Adolf. By the time I turn the blade off, I already made off like Madoff with the money. Pooh Bear with the honey, do your honey and send it back to your dummy. Stereo scenario, round super like Mario. Watch the barrio to Ontario, here we go. Swear biz like Tina, something to get on my nerves, get served like a subpoena. Yeah. Enough with these gimmicks, my rap has no respect for speed limits. When it's the time for the rhyme to be finished, I continue on with it for minutes and don't diminish. You can say that I'm full of myself, I won't argue. You ain't feeling yourself, but why aren't you? Close the door, you know I got a bar. Do you want any more than a bar? I gotta charge you. From the beginning I had a winning attitude, now spinning out of control. Mood swings, doing rude things to innocent bystanders. Might throw a bucket of water, Deion Sanders. Outlandish standards, everywhere I go, take hammers with me to break cameras. Vandalize man in open-toe sandals, scandalizing my rambles. Format, we got a real and Phill Most Chill. I got the what?
I got the feeling. I got the feeling. I got the feeling. I got the feeling. I got the feeling.
Angry birds tweeting angry words. Beats banging, I'm hanging MCs when slang is heard. Fangs to murder my fine feathered friends when I'm on the prowl. Remember, be wise like the old owl. Stay in that tree, beware of the animal. Killing MCs, carrying them, hanging from my mandible. Understandable, eating your own kind like a cannibal. The vulture circling, swooping on the carrion. Ripped apart until there's nothing left for burying. Only skeletons of all the big mouth pelicans. Fly like they high on strong. Try to spread wings on me, show you why that's wrong. It's duck hunting season. Got you in my sight, you dead meat. Cause most of y'all motherfuckers are walking with wet feet. You do well to retreat. Anytime I see you, make you unable to take flight like an emu. Yeah, better off using your legs. Cause when you drop a rhyme synonymous with a hen dropping rotten eggs. Your style's weak, soft. Try to bite rhymes, it's hard you break your motherfucking beak off. Digging for a living.
I'm digging for a living. Digging for a living. I'm digging for a living. And let's dig into every nook and every cranny. Cause now it's time to get paid.
Up and at 'em for that wake and bake. Hit the corner up the block, now serving. Old suburbs is now hoods, cause we taking over. 5 leaves on a 4-leaf clover. Getting older, I'm on my king, no cobra. Still sober, yep. And trouble seem to bubble like soda. I'm crawling out the rubble through the puzzle. And still met the quota. Double that. 2 stoves just to cook it up. Bass make a hi-hat. Serve need a ride back, curb still popping. It's not a scene by any means, I'm watching. They said it's too dope, now they singing like Janis Joplin. It's all good, ain't stopping shit. Now who's copping? Who's grabbing? Nigga, my guard on John Stockton. Money talks and it's no options. Pray you get off without Johnny Cochran. Students got counselors, felons got POs. Students know keywords, felons know kilos. Leave them in the hood, no blackmail heroes. You're living by the code, cock back, reload. Students got counselors, felons got POs. Students know keywords, felons know kilos. Leave them in the hood, no blackmail heroes. You're living by the code, cock back, reload. Up and at 'em for that paper chase. Hit the corner, 2 fiends on the curb. Weed service is getting good cause I'm taking over. Pillow bags and the rocks is like boulders, never sober. I feel younger but I'm getting older. Yup, and trouble seem to bubble like soda. You see me in a huddle on my hustle. Recognize a soldier, 100 stacks. Now everybody wanna smoke my weed, so nigga bring a Dutch. I usually be in the cut cause niggas freeload. Reach through the keyhole and take shit, call them Debo. Get a bag, take my shit back like repo. I seen better but my limit is cloud 9. High like birds and skylines, rewind like VHS. No kids, no DHS. Quarter waters and corner wars, order yours. Students got counselors, felons got POs. Students no keywords, felons no kilos. Leave them in the hood, no blackmail heroes. You're living by the code, cock back, reload. Students got counselors, felons got POs. Students no keywords, felons no kilos. Leave them in the hood, no blackmail heroes. You're living by the code, cock back, reload, reload, reload. On the corner, my game is fresh. Need something for that test. Foul shit, free throws. You're living by the code, cock back, reload. Rock out on stage, then I gotta get paid. Look at what a nigga made out of nothing. Keep him in front, David Ruffin. I'ma take it all, don't save nothing. If you sleeping, then you better wake your ass up. Trash truck, sorry homie, you got gassed up. FOH, that's what's up. Got a whole new team on track with us. I ain't tryna break bread, gotta stack it up for the Mexico. Coming back for ya, I'm zoned out, I'm zoned out. Throw it off, closed in. Nigga back off, got me buying drinks. To the last call, I thought I told y'all. Stop giving me alcohol, I'm about to fall, I'm zoned out.
Enter the zone.
My name is The Indicator.
Yo.
What it is, man? It's your homeboy T-Pain.
Wise intelligent.
What's good? It's your boy, man. Speed.
Sit down, it's the Amazon.
To the zone, that's what it is, man.
Enter the zone.
You about to enter the zone. About to enter the zone.
Enter the zone.
We enter the zone. My homeboy, The Indicator, man. Chillin' with the
Indicator.
Indicator.
Enter
We here.
I know what this is. Enter the zone.
Into the zone.
enter the zone. Enter the zone.
Yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's your man, The Indicator.
Enter the zone.
Indicator, Enter the Zone, Compton Menace, Enter the Zone, Monday nights, 11 p.m., Comcast 66, 966, Fios 29 and 30, Compton Menace, Enter the Zone, Indicator, Mike Braxton, Get Money Films, holla.
Tone in, man. Enter the zone.
Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone.